Welcome to Historic Coin, your ultimate destination for unraveling the stories behind the coins we often overlook. Today's video is going to blow your mind because we're diving deep into a tiny piece of metal that holds an entire world of history, symbolism, and design. None other than the 2 euro cent coin from Austria, minted in the year 2005. Now, I know what you're thinking. How interesting can a small copper coin really be? But what if I told you that this coin is much more than loose change? It reflects centuries of Austrian heritage, national pride, and European unity, all in a coin that most people never even take a second look at. So buckle up, because by the end of this video, you'll never look at coins the same way again. And remember, don't skip a second of this video because every detail we're about to explore is going to fascinate you. Trust me, this is one story you'll want to hear in full. Basic coin information. The 2 euro cent coin is part of the euro currency system, which was officially introduced in 2002. However, each Eurozone country has its own unique designs for the national side of the coin, and Austria is no exception. The coin we're exploring today was minted in 2005 and is made primarily of copper-covered steel. It has a diameter of 18.75 millimeters and weighs about 3.06 grams. These small details may sound technical, but they reflect the standardization of the euro system, which allows for consistent use across multiple countries while still letting each nation showcase its identity. Austria has truly taken advantage of this feature to craft a beautifully symbolic design. Obverse design. Front side. Let's start with the obverse, or front side, of the Austrian 2 euro cent coin. This side displays the denomination 2 euro cent prominently, along with a representation of the globe that highlights Europe in relation to Africa and Asia. Surrounding the globe are lines that signify Europe's place in a networked world. What makes this fascinating is the symbolic statement. Even in the smallest of denominations, the European Union declares its global presence. These lines also resemble trade routes, showcasing how integrated and connected Europe is with the rest of the world. Reverse design, backside. Now let's flip the coin and talk about the reverse side, which is truly unique to Austria. It features the Edelweiss flower, a symbol deeply rooted in Austrian identity. The flower is surrounded by the words 2 euro cent in capital letters, which is simply 2 euro cent in German. Right below the flower, you'll find the year of minting, 2005. The Edelweiss is not just a decorative element. It holds powerful emotional and historical value. It represents purity, rugged beauty, and resilience, qualities associated with Austria's mountainous regions and its cultural pride. Historical significance of Edelweiss. Why did Austria choose the Edelweiss for its coin? The answer lies in history and tradition. The Edelweiss became a symbol of bravery during the 19th century, especially among soldiers and mountaineers. It grows in difficult rocky terrain high in the Alps, making it a metaphor for strength and perseverance. In Austrian folklore, picking an Edelweiss for a loved one was a sign of true devotion, as it often meant risking one's life. By placing this flower on their coin, Austria celebrates its natural beauty and cultural values, making this tiny piece of metal a tribute to national pride. Design series and artistic vision. The Austrian euro coins are divided into 3 series, and this coin falls into the lowest value category. Yet the artistic detail is anything but minor. Designed by Austrian artist Josef Kaiser, this coin is part of a series that uses flora to represent the country's natural environment. While higher denomination coins like the 1 and 2 euro coins depict notable Austrian figures, the smaller ones stick to themes of nature. This decision creates a balance, honoring both the people and the land of Austria. Kaiser's work reflects a thoughtful vision where even everyday currency becomes a canvas for cultural storytelling. Metal composition and magnetic properties. The 2 euro cent coin is made of copper-plated steel, a material chosen for its cost-effectiveness and durability. The steel core makes it magnetic, something you can test at home with a simple fridge magnet. This magnetic quality is not just for fun. It plays a practical role in vending machines and sorting machines used in banks. It also helps prevent counterfeiting. The copper outer layer gives it a distinct reddish-brown hue, which naturally darkens over time due to oxidation. This means older coins often develop a patina, adding a vintage charm that collectors love. Minting and circulation numbers. In 2005, millions of these coins were minted, but that doesn't make them any less special. High mintage doesn't automatically reduce a coin's interest or value. In fact, for numismatists, coin collectors, the year of minting, condition, and design all play key roles in a coin's appeal. Some 2005 Austrian 2-cent coins have been found in uncirculated condition in mint sets, making them particularly desirable for collectors. Their availability in both circulation and special collector editions bridges the gap between everyday usage and historical preservation. Collectability and value. Now, let's talk about the value, because everyone wants to know, is this coin worth anything more than 2 cents? In circulated condition, it typically holds face value. However, if the coin is in mint or uncirculated condition, its value can be higher, especially in a complete set. Some collectors look for errors, like misaligned strikes or double minting, which can raise the coin's value significantly. So, always take a closer look before tossing a coin aside. You might be holding something far more valuable than it appears. Cultural and educational use. Beyond its monetary value, this coin has educational importance. Teachers in Austria and across Europe use coins like this to teach children about geography, economics, and national symbols. It's a tangible way for young learners to understand the concept of money, the European Union, and national pride. The coin literally puts Austria's identity in the hands of the next generation. It's also used in museums and exhibits to illustrate how art, nature, and politics come together in currency. How to spot fakes counterfeit. Euro coins do exist, although they are more common among higher denominations. Still, it's helpful to know what to look for. A genuine 2 euro cent coin will have sharp, clean edges, precise lettering, and a consistent color tone. The flower should appear detailed and proportionate, with visible texture. If you ever suspect a coin is fake, comparing it to a verified authentic one is the best approach. It's a fun and useful skill for collectors and even casual coin enthusiasts. Role in everyday Austrian life. This coin is still used in daily transactions across Austria, especially in small purchases like snacks, tickets, or tips. Its continued circulation means it's a living part of Austrian life, passed through countless hands, each with its own story. It's not just currency. It's a silent witness to everyday moments, from a child buying candy to a traveler navigating public transport. That's what makes it special. It's deeply ordinary, yet quietly extraordinary. Comparing with other countries' 2-cent coins, Austria's 2 euro cent coin stands out when compared to other Eurozone nations. While some countries go for abstract or symbolic designs, Austria sticks to natural elements. For example, Italy features a stylized mole Antonelliana, while Ireland uses a Celtic harp. Austria's use of a flower gives it a softer, more poetic touch. This choice reflects not just national identity, but also national character, valuing nature, tradition, and elegance over political or industrial motifs. Coin care and preservation. Tips. If you own one of these coins and want to keep it in great shape, storing it properly is key. Use acid-free holders or coin flips to avoid tarnishing. Avoid touching the coin's face with bare fingers, as oils from your skin can cause discoloration. For cleaning, never use abrasive methods. Instead, gently rinse with distilled water and pat dry. Proper care ensures that your coin remains a cherished piece in your collection for years to come. Conclusion and final thoughts. So there you have it, a tiny coin with a massive story. The 2005 Austrian 2 euro-cent coin may seem like spare change, but in reality, it's a piece of history, art, and national identity all rolled into one. At Historic Coin, we believe every coin has a story waiting to be told, and today we've uncovered one of the most fascinating ones yet. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss our next numismatic journey. And remember, never underestimate the value of a coin. It might just be carrying the spirit of an entire nation.